Hello guys, we're gonna start here in just a second. Just gonna share the link and whatnot. Alright. So we got some World Tour action here. This is gonna be the standard format. Each promotion will get a rep match. Uh the winner of the best match on the card will face the current TWN champion Hulk Hogan in the main event. To my knowledge, there are no tag matches on this card, so the tag champs will get the night off unless we get some spontaneous challenge. That will remain to be seen. If a match ends, if the best match ends in a tie, then the main event will be a multi-man match. Let me check volume as well. Let me check volume as well. Okay, we are good there. Let me think. All right, I'll give people a few minutes to come in here. I'm gonna put some notes, write down more of my notes. In the meantime, yes, last World Tour event, the View Japan Pro earned some pride when Tenzin and Kobashi won those tag titles. Quite an event that one was. I think someone got hurt pretty bad during that tournament. Oh, However, those two will be actually be facing each other tonight. Also, if two matches have the exact same percentage, both winners will also face the champ in the main event as well. Hi, DPS, how you doing? You're just in time. We're just about to start here. We got some key CCW action to kick things off here. And no one's blocked out, so we don't have to mess around with that. That's what slowed down the last stream. A lot was just getting everything downloaded. Let's see. Now the super kicks here. Alright. All the single matches will have 20-minute time limits. Yep, everything's doing good. I've been working a lot lately in my new job, so been keeping busy trying to squeeze in getting Glacier done for XAW. Glacier's tricky. He's tricky. He's one of those guys I gotta watch matches to get his moves. Okay, everything's set up and opening match.
Fight!
Alright, as we get going here, here's how the referee card's going to look for people at home here. After this, we're going to have some TWL action. Stan Hansen and Roddy Piper are going to be going at it. Then we got some New Japan Pro action. The TWN Tag Champs are going to be facing off against each other, Tenzin and Kobashi. After that, we got XAW action. Misawa and Tina going to be dueling it out there. Then FTOA hits the match there. We got Jeff Hardy and CM Punk. In the semi-main event spot, we got Attitude Pro Wrestling's Tanaka and MJF facing off now. Ooh. Woohoo! Now. Oh, goes for a chin lock. But Attitude Pro Wrestling is not going to qualify for anything extra tonight, so their match will just be for any little extras they may earn here. Main event, Hulk Hogan of Attitude Pro Wrestling. He will be defending the TWN Championship against the winner of the best match tonight. If there is a tie for best match, the two winners will face Hulk Hogan in a multi-man match. Oh, Shawn Michaels keeps countering. I might have to tone down that move. He's doing that one a lot. I'm gonna have to adjust his AI. In addition, if there is two matches that tie for best, then the winners of those two matches will face Hogan in the main event. So a lot of avenues for Hogan to get really challenged here. Ooh, dodges that. Tries to take advantage.
1, 2.
2 count right there.
5 minutes gone.
Oh, yeah, interference. We got Sammy coming down to help out HBK. Oh, HBK taunting Storm there. Jackknife pin. Oh, Sam. Sammy's helping out Storm. Just incredible. What's he doing? Oh, why is he attacking Lance Storm? That's his partner.
Shoot.
Oh.
1.
Maybe Just Incredible got some mist in his eyes. I don't know. So. Jeez. PCCW already chaotic.
1, 2. Give up. Give up.
Figure 4 action. Pile driver. Back to that figure 4.
Give up. Give up. Break.
Shawn Michaels gets suplexed out of the ring.
2, 3, 4.
Oh, sharpshooter on the outside.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, the Maple Leaf.
12.
Another pile driver right there. Oh, low blow. Storm trying to gain an advantage here.
Give up.
Back to that sharpshooter. Shawn Michaels knows that move very well from his days fighting Bret Hart. Tree of Woe this time. Ooh. Oh, right there.
Give up. Give up.
Ouch, that's gotta hurt. Got some strike trading between the competitors. Flying forearm. Inverted atomic drop. Body slam. Going up top. Oh, dodges the elbow. Storm just isn't tired enough. Ooh, tossed out of the ring.
1.
More fighting outside. More cheering from Shawn Michaels.
6.
Ooh, right in the
7,
back.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
1, 2.
Northern Lights.
1, 2.
Oh, almost snuck it with the Northern Lights. Who both men are down. Super kick.
1, two, three.
Oh, Storm wins it with the super kick. Out super kicks HBK. Ooh, 94. That's gonna be a tough one to beat. Setting the mark pretty high early on here. Hanson and Piper, though, are coming up next here. Let's see how this one goes here. Oop, accidentally skipped through that, my bad. I was trying to get that mouse out of the way. Still gotta remember to do the rest of those entrances.
Fight. Give up.
Yeah. I don't know if I would call this an evenly matched matchup here. Hanson does have some size to him compared to Piper, but that doesn't mean Piper is at a disadvantage either. Piper does have a lot of fire to him, as he is famously known for. I think Piper's best chance is to get deal a lot of damage early on here. Oh, pile driver. Chin lock here.
Give up. Shoot.
Ooh. Bulldog from the corner. Throws him to the corner. Counter. Piper gets kicked out. Oh, Western Lariat out of nowhere.
5 minutes gone.
Ooh, almost had him. Piper got lucky there. He's got to be careful. Oh, from the ground.
1, 2.
Piper suplex to the outside.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Grabs a chair. He is done taking the punishment here. Ooh, elbow off the bounce. Oh, running chair strike. Oh, he is busted. Piper's in trouble. Backdrop. Oh. Piper's trying to stay strong here, but he is struggling here right now. Hansen has his number. Ooh, back suplex counter.
Ten minutes gone.
Backdrop. Geez, another chair strike. He is brutalizing him. Oh.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah, mercifully done. Good lord, he brutalized him. Well, not much of a match, but if anything, Sir Hansen certainly has proven his bloodthirst right there. Tenzin and Kobashi are nice. These two, of course, have faced off beforehand. And they are tag champs. It's kind of an odd dynamic here, but let's see how they handle some one-on-one competition here.
Fight. Give up.
Now, these two put on a pretty solid matchup here. We could see, I'm sure one of these guys wants to be holding two belts here, but that is going to be a long road ahead. So far, the high mark is 94 from the opener, and there's still a couple matches on the card before we get there.
Give up.
Ooh, Dragon Suplex. Goes in the corner.
break.
5
Ten's
minutes
a
gone.
tired
2,
of Kabashi's
3.
shit. Throws him out of the ring. Kabashi comes in with a chair here. Buffalo Sleeper, that's a deadly maneuver there from Tenzin.
One, two.
Ooh, 2 count on that roll up. Orange Crush.
1, 2.
Diving leg drop. Hits it again. Oh, Tenzin miscalculated that. True suplex. Oh, avoids the headbutt. Series of Mongolian chops there. Another Orange Crush.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, Kabashi with the win. $70. Ooh. Unfortunately, Kabashi ran over Tenzin. Tenzin might have been a little off on that one. But next up, though, we got some XAW action. Mizawa and Tina going at it. Tina, the only lady in this event at the moment. There's only 2 ladies so far in TWN. Although we did have a women's division for a little bit, but we had to pretty much all the divisions were temporarily retired. So definitely a chance you'll see the women's division return at some point in the future. Let's see if these two can get above a 94 here.
Fight.
Ooh, arm drags him
1,
out of the ring.
1.
Break.
Mizawa's going to try to keep a reasonable pace here. Tina's going to try to bulldoze over him as fast as possible. Sit out bomb. Only gets a 1.
One.
Ooh, avoided the second. Ooh, Death Valley Driver. This walk. First one up, though.
Give up?
Yeah!
Ah, rolling hell kick.
Whee!
Oh.
1, 2.
Oh.
Yeah!
Give up?
Cloverleaf. Tina is putting a lot of offense early on here in this matchup.
5 minutes gone.
Yeah!
1, 2.
Little spin kick there. Oh! And we're Flossen with the turnstile.
One.
Banging suplex with the bridge. Almost had her. Had him. Almost had him. Tiger suplex. Sit out bomb.
2, 3.
Oh! Tina just bowled over his Mizawa. $72 right there. Yeah. Well, TWN is next up here. CM Punk and Jeff Hardy gonna be going at it. Hey Andre, Tina Armstrong. That's she's from Dead or Alive. XAW here. They like to use some video game wrestling characters in their promotion with a couple real ones mixed in, like Mizawa and Glacier. Well, Glacier's not done yet, but Glacier would be in there. Right? See how this one goes here.
Fight.
Shot.
Sha! Ah!
So,
One.
sorry about that. I had a little coughing fit there. Um, no mods, no sound mods or nothing. Oh, GTS. Yeah,
Ha!
I'll have it for console too. That's the one we used console for a very long time. I made the switch. Well,
Ha!
Jeff Jarrett interfering. Well, technically it's still transitioning over because we don't have nearly as much as we did on PS4, but we made the transition mostly just because of storage, because we were running out of storage on PS4. Because on that one we had like 370 some guys.
One, two.
5 minutes gone.
Yeah, like what we do with TWN, we really couldn't do that in any other game. Not really.
Ha!
I mean, I don't think they've made a game yet for what we do here that would be comparable to Fire Pro or competitive with it even. Pile driver going for a springboard attack right there. That's for the Anaconda.
Give up. Give up. Give up.
No, backbreaker there. Drop kick off the run there from Hardy. Counter. Oh, setting him up. Ooh, springboard moonsault. Or split-legged moonsault off the springboard. Back to that vice.
Give up. Give up. Give up.
10 minutes gone.
Oh, the swanton. Cover.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. '88 close, closer to some of the other matches, but not quite. So, all right. So it looks like the best match tonight is the opener, HBK and Lance Storm, and Storm won that one. So Storm's going to face Hulk Hogan in the main event for the TWN title. But we do have one more match before then. Tanaka and MJF of Attitude Pro Wrestling. Their match doesn't count toward this because they share a promotion with Hulk Hogan. He's a ref we
Fight.
created. His name's just Mr. Network. Um,
Ha!
ooh, little bomb right there.
Da!
Down the middle. Yeah, he's
Give up.
yeah, his stats are pretty like. I forgot what we did for official stats for created refs, but by default for Mr. Network, I think it's everything is like slightly slow. I don't remember, but it's like it's enough where it's like kind for like good matches or something like that. I mean, I think everything is like a lot of it's like slightly delayed or slightly whatever. But he is in the scheme of things. I wouldn't say like down straight the middle, but definitely not like extreme in any direction necessarily.
Ha!
Ooh.
Ha!
Ooh.
1, 2.
Ooh, almost had him.
5 minutes gone.
1, 2.
MJF might be in trouble here.
Yeah!
Ooh, shotgun.
1, 2.
Ha! Yeah!
Ooh.
Break.
Da!
1.
Well, MJF fights for a back suplex. Goes for a chin lock.
Give up. Give up.
Da!
Oh, the salt to the earth.
Give up. Give up.
One, two, three, 4.
Well,
5,
back to it on the outside
6,
this time.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Ooh. Butterfly shoulder breaker right there. Ooh, Southampton
10 minutes
plunge.
2.
Oh yeah, that's the default in this game. There's not really, I don't think you can really change that. I think the only way to make it close to a 10 is by speeding it up. You can't speed up how they count. So, I mean, you could go for that if someone wants to do a 10 count, but that's the closest you can get.
Da!
So a little strut from MJF here. Oh my god.
One, two.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I poke.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
1, 2,
Ha! 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 Yeah! Yeah!
Ooh. Rolling elbow cover.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, Tanaka with the win.
Ha!
Decent match. But now for the main event here. The old Hulkster can defend the pride of TWN. Against that Canadian backstabber Lance Storm right here. Well, actually, if anything, just Incredible kind of, attacked his tag partner. Grayman's gonna have to look into that. Alright, let's see how this one goes. Yes, all the Hulkamaniacs. Uh, it's USA Dome. We use that for all the TWN stuff, even the promotions. When we first started, I had people pick their own arena, but once we found out that arenas can affect match evaluations, it was decided to have everything under one arena for balancing. Yeah, this track, the official TWN theme we got from the Retromania wrestling game.
Great.
That's kind of the menu theme. I kind of picked that because I thought since Retromania wrestling's kind of based around the NWA and TWN's kind of a playoff NWA stuff, I kind of figured it'd be fitting. It's been the theme since day one. We never really had any motivation to change it, in all honesty. Back scratch right there. Yeah, I mean, they did a pretty cool DLC thing. They have lots of stuff in that game at this point. I mean, they got some belt stuff you can work with. They got, like, a mixture of old and new guys. The problem with the game is that you can't create anything or anybody. That's the only problem. I do know in an update, because they went through kind of an exchange of hands. Right now it's being run by, like, I don't think it's one guy, but it's very close to, like, a small group of people, and they say that At this point, they're not gonna input any creation stuff because it'd be too much work. But I like to think that they should, because because that game needs something for that. I mean, you can edit attires
Give up?
like WCW NWO Revenge, but you can't. Yeah, and and the thing is that with everything in the game, you can certainly do your own thing with what's in the roster, and you can make it work. But wrestling games need creation. Oh, we got a leg drop, brother.
1, 2. Give up?
Yeah, you know what? Arena count isn't bad. Last I saw, there was like 12 to 16.
Give up?
I don't remember. I think they were gonna add a couple ones in the new DLC thing they released. It's been a long time since I played it though, so I'm gonna have to buy it up. I got the Xbox One version of it, but I think I might get it on Steam too, for just to make it easier to stream, because I would love to do more of that game. I probably would have done more if there was some creation stuff in it, but there's only so much you can do in that game without creation. Ooh, reverse power slam there. Interesting maneuver. Hogan's dazed. He might be in trouble here. Northern Lights.
1, 2.
Oh. Bear hug. To a drop.
10
Yeah,
minutes gone.
that's nice. I'm shocked they got Macho Man in that game. That is surprising to me. Because usually the guys they get are like independent or NWA on. Oh, we got the Canadian Maple Leaf.
Give up?
Oh. Oh, leg drop, brother.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, Hulkster retains. Yeah, that's one of the other benefits of getting moving to Steam is that I have a lot more space for like moves and stuff. Because on the console, I had to be really picky on what moves I downloaded because we had so many wrestlers. So this one we don't have to worry about that. So a lot of the little things we could do in this one. Yeah, sorry. Storm has to get back on the vitamins. He was run. Storm was run wild by the Hulkamaniacs. God, man, I don't know who's gonna beat Hulk Hogan. I really don't. Because I adjusted his stuff. Like it used to be worse with that leg drop, but Storm almost had him. But Hogan's gonna be tough. He just is. And title defense for the Hulkster. Well, American beer, brother. Yeah. Oh, kind of sucks. One of the last things he did in WWE was just a shitty sponsorship spot on Netflix. Could have been anything interesting, and it had to be that. Oh, but yeah. Let's see. Well, no, none of the promotions have booked anything yet. So next TWN thing will be another World Tour event. It will be this format, same format. Hopefully we get the TWN tag belts defended. No TWN tag title match in this episode here. No title match. No tag matches were held in this one. Um, but yeah, right now working on Glacier for XAW. Once he's done, View Japan Pro is up. I'm gonna finish them off, and then my last one's actually Attitude Pro Wrestling, my promotion. I'll probably bounce back and forth between doing a guy and a draft pick because I only have a few guys left. Um, but yeah, so if anyone's looking to book something, let me know. Of course, we're still at that stage where if you're gonna book an event, you're gonna have to work with a promotion. So definitely communicate in that front there. Oh yeah, he got booed horribly. He got intensely booed, and I get it. But at the same time, I'm just all that was happening. I'm thinking to myself I'm just thinking to myself like, man, just like nothing. No respect for this guy or nothing. I'm just like, I get it. It's not like he doesn't deserve to get booed. I get it. But I'm at a point where I'm like, this guy's like almost 80. He's not going to be here for much longer. I mean, are you really going to squander the opportunity to see one of the most iconic wrestlers ever? I mean, what's done is done. At some point, you kind of have to. I mean, but like I said, the boos he deserves. Like, he has fully right to get booed. But I don't know. There's always that part of me that's like at some point, I don't know. I just kind of think that despite the misgivings from Hulk Hogan, at some point, you kind of have to. I don't know. It's just one of those things, I guess. But I mean, what do you expect? I mean, new age crowd, new era, and here comes fucking Hulk Hogan with this shitty beer sponsorship. And poor Jimmy Hart is trying to make it all work, and no one gives a flying fuck. They are booing him in nonstop. And I don't know. I mean, looking back on it, I'm like, man, we really just acted like he was the worst piece of shit human being ever. And I don't know. I mean, like, he wasn't great or perfect, but like I said, I just think with the benefit of hindsight, it's like if I was in that audience and Hulk Hogan came out of nowhere, I don't know if my first response would be booing. I'd be like, "Oh shit, Hulk Hogan's here! Didn't see that coming." That'd be my first reaction. And then they did the sponsorship, and I would have been like, "Well, okay, I see why people are booing you now. You came out here to sponsorship your beer. It wasn't like some sort of like cool little." Oh yeah, totally. I mean, like I said, he deserved it. I mean, for everything, but I mean, I think at some point you got to get the booze out of your system, and you kind of have to manage a perspective on things. And I don't know, like I mean, look, I mean, everyone's acting like back at that point, everyone's like Hulk Hogan's the worst, and I'm like, really? Because the owner of the WWE, for a long time was literally the power corrupted. Like, literally, you look at a dictionary and you look up, like, corruption. There's a picture of Vince McMahon right next to it. Like, classic tale of power corrupting. I don't even know if there was ever a time where he wasn't corrupted. I don't know, maybe when he was a young teenager or something like that, but I don't know. It's just like I just feel like he's been like a middle-aged, like old corrupt pervy pervy mofo for like a million years. He just went there and just stayed there. I mean, he is the definition of a final boss in some sort of side-scrolling fighting game. Like you get to the final level, and here's this jacked old man with this $1 million haircut, just looking like insane, and he is. It, oh my god, I don't know. I just think I just think with the benefit of hindsight, I just think that we should have just first of all, if they were going to bring Hulk Hogan back, they should have made it a bigger deal than just sponsoring beer. I mean, that's the thing with that Raw Netflix episode. That was the biggest problem with that is you had people showing up, and then see you later. Like Undertaker, he just showed up and just left, not even saying a frickin' word. I mean, at least Hulk Hogan said something, even though it was shit. Undertaker literally just disappeared after showing up. I'm just like, what the hell? Like, what's going on? This is your big Netflix debut? I mean, good lord, what we had was fucking The Rock breaking kayfabe with Cody Rhodes. Then we had Hulk Hogan hijack the show to advertise. Oh, hi, Savage Four. How you doing? Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching that. Yeah, those Knockout games, King games, they're pretty fun. I like those games. It's been a long time since I reviewed them. It's actually been a long time since I've reviewed sports games. I'm kind of middle of doing a sports game reviews run at the moment. I'm kind of recording stuff for a run of it. So there'll be some soon. Definitely, I definitely want to do. I wish I could do some boxing stuff on a channel. It's just boxing games aren't a strong suit for me. Knockout Kings would be a good one to do. I wanted to do like the PS2, PS3 ones, but they're tough to learn. Ah, thanks, Savage. Much appreciated. Only 11 months ago. Well, still, much appreciated. Vince stacks money on Woman in Cage. Woman in Cage, that is too real. He probably legit did do that. Oh my god. Like, when all that shit came out about him, like, I mean, I feel like most people response to this, yeah, that makes sense. We're just so used to him being a dirty bastard that when all the stuff comes out, it's just like, how are we surprised? Like, he's literally been playing this exact character for multiple decades. Like, there's been no changes. He wasn't living the character. He was that character who occasionally played nice behind the scenes with people. That is it. Oh my god. Um, oh one. Let me refresh my memory. I have them on my no. Knockout King, Knockout King. Well, O three was a GameCube exclusive, so that kind of has its own charm to that one. Well, I will say this. Oh, that's that whole story. Yeah. Oh, the Trish storyline. Yeah, that aged like no, that whole thing. Some of the scenes in that one aged like frickin' nuclear milk from 1844, 2001 for PS2. Okay, yeah, I played that. That's pretty fun. Um, That's a pretty fun one there. I think the PS1 version of the games have. I'm trying to think roster sizes. I know. I don't remember which of the PS1 installments had the biggest roster. It's either '02 or '03. They could be not '02 or 03, 2000 or 2001. 2001 for PS2. I think the roster on that one's actually a little bit smaller, but they do have guys that are exclusive on PS2 that aren't on PS1 though. So that's something to keep in mind there. But the graphics were great in it. Controls were solid. It's a solid game. Like it's a good one to start off with. And in all honesty, I mean, the PS1 ones, the only thing with the PS1 ones to keep in mind is that I don't know if the main mode for those games is anything super insane. Yeah, I think that's a good one to start off with to kind of get a feel for it. No problem. Oh, freaking freaking Vince, man. Oh, man, yeah, that whole company, once it got out of the ruthless aggression era, it just went complete crap. Oh, I don't think the company ever got like I feel like from '08 to I feel like around 2016, like that 8-year span, I think is just a dark age of nothing with maybe very few bright spots. I only say 2016, maybe more like 2014 to 2016 roughly, only because I feel like that's kind of around the time all the good NXT guys finally started coming up to the main roster and matches and stuff started to be a little bit more interesting and competitive as opposed to the old school slow shit that Vince liked to do with power guys. Stuff started to be more diverse, and that's when also women's wrestling started to be a little bit more higher up than it used to be, more promoted. So So really, yeah, it's a mess. And it's like what Punk said during his pipe bomb. Vince McMahon is a millionaire that should be a billionaire. He really could be if he just wasn't so gung ho on his freaking evil antics. Oh, what can you do? Now instead of like chaos that doesn't make any sense, we got organized structure that doesn't always make any sense now with WWE. Man, WWE's kind of in a weird spot right now. I still follow it. I'll still watch the pay-per-views, but I mean, begrudgingly. That's the new format switch I hate. I don't mind them going on ESPN, but the fact I have to pay $30 a month to watch stuff, I loathe. I think it's so freaking stupid. Like I'm basically paying pay-per-view price for these things. I'm basically paying it because I don't watch anything else on ESPN. What else is there to watch on ESPN? All that shit that's on ESPN I could watch for free elsewhere. Like this is ridiculous. I mean the 30 for 30 docs are cool, but I'm not going on my way to watch those. Not really. I have a gajillion other things I can watch. Alright. Well, sorry guys if you're just coming in here. We just finished the event up. Um Next event will probably be. I've been doing them on Fridays. And that's probably going to be the pattern for a while at least. It could start to vary once we get to like March. It could start to vary a little bit. It just depends. Um, s- but after this month, sports game reviews, I think that's going to be starting in March, and it'll be a 2 month thing. It's going to be weekly, episode a week. It's going to be March and April. I'm going to try to follow that up with learning about video games. Going to make a return to that after so many years. That one will probably be May and June. So about 4 months for about 4 months for those two. I know it's not like super crazy amount of uploads, but that's kind of the best pace I have at the moment. I'm gonna try to once feel like I've caught up with TWN stuff, then I'll start experimenting with other things. Wrestling Empire, you'll probably see a return in that too. Um, because I definitely want to get back into that because that game's hella fun to do on a live stream. Um, but yeah, um, but I need to do a channel update too soon. You'll probably see one of those as well at some point, but I'm probably gonna end up, but I have said this in other streams, but I am gonna be moving by the end of the month. Um, so, but it's only temporary. I will have my own place again after a little bit, but some of my stuff will temporarily be in storage. So I'm not going to have as ease of access to the games I have like I used to for a little period of time. So I'm going to have to rough it, which is fine because I technically been doing that for the last several months because I've only been doing very few games on the channel. Eh, Well, it's kind of hard to get back in the recording rhythm when you get used to just turning on OBS and click stream or recording, you're good to go. Yeah, I gotta catch up on my top tens. I haven't been able to watch my top tens as rhythmically as I used to, just because of with the job I have to get up super early, so I don't have time in the morning to watch stuff. I should be able to watch it when I get back from work, but oh well. Oh yeah, SmackDown's long though. That 3 months, that weighs down. That weighs down a lot. Oh man, that's the problem with the WWE right now. It just feels like I feel like everything is built to be like throw it there. Like, oh, Dom's out and we don't want to take the IC title off him. That's fine. Just focus a little bit more on the women's tag division. That'll fill the gap. Oh, um, Jade, we want Tiffany to be Jade's opponent, but Tiffany's still recovering from it. That's okay. We'll just have Jade take a break from TV and not have any title defenses, and we'll just fill that up with the women's IC title with Becky Lynch. you know, it just feels like it just feels like I feel like they do everything they did so they don't have to worry about people taking time off, which is fine. It's a good system. It's just I just kind of wish they would do a little bit more to make them stick out a little more. Because right now, a lot of the title storylines feel like you can switch them around and there wouldn't be that many beats missed. Like, because pretty much 80% of the storylines in WWE right now is like one person has a belt and one and two other people want the belt. And you just take that and you stretch that across several months. Not a year, but like at least like at least enough to be in between one big pay-per-view and another big pay-per-view. Maybe have a couple mid pay-per-views in between, and you just do that with all of them. That's why they have so many belts all the shows. It's not for a lack of anything. It's just they're not doing crazy storylines like they used to. Because if you remember during the Vince McMahon heyday, you'll have oh, you have all these crazy ass storylines, and the belts were almost an afterthought for a lot of it. So they didn't do anything too crazy with belt stuff. But they don't do stuff like that anymore. And thank God they don't, because that stuff was fucking stupid before. But now there's a reverse problem now. Now you're not being crazy enough. Now, and at first it was fine to keep it simple, but now you're way too simple. Now now you're not even now you're very organized, and when you are kind of chaotic a little bit, like having someone lose their belt out of nowhere or something like that, it doesn't always feel natural. Sometimes it feels like, oh, we heard people complaining, so here's your chaotic bone, and then they'll have this title for a little short period, and then it's back to the other guy, and then we can do our shtick that we planned on doing. I don't know. I I I think I gotta be honest. As much as people love that Bloodline story, I think it's one of the worst things to happen to WWE long term because now everyone measures a title reign based on length and not on story. So now we can't have some bell hopping sometimes. I mean, they tried that with Breaker and Jay, and everyone complained about it nonstop, which is stupid because the way I see it, if you're going to have all these different belts and all these different belt storylines, you need to vary it up as much as you can. So have some back and forth, or have some this or that on some and different on others. Because right now it just feels like it's all the same beats with a lot of them. But yeah, I mean, and here's the thing, like I'm not even against the way they do it and how they do it and everything. It's just a lot of little things that add up. And I think my biggest problem is that it's just time management. That's my biggest problem with them. It just feels like so much time is wasted on bullshit that we could have spent on another match, another promo, another something. It just like, and here's the other thing too, and this is a big problem I have too. I think the biggest problem is the fact that they have all these guys and gals in NXT, and they hold on to them down there for so fucking long that by the time they get up to the main roster, all the cool storylines you could do with them, they've already done in NXT. And everyone's seen NXT. Everyone knows what happens in NXT. It's not like Florida Championship Wrestling back in the 2000s that's only on local TV. You can't hide that shit. So you can't really do anything over again on the main roster. So what do you do? That's why so many of those guys aren't as successful. Not because they're not good, but because they spend all their creative points in NXT. Because they barely bring anyone up because they don't have a system of bringing people up. It's either the draft whenever they do a draft, or whenever they're feeling it. Which, on one hand, is fine, but on the other hand, it's like I feel like it's very hard to balance between chaos and organization. And when you're trying to be all organized and sport like, then you're just like, oh, we're just gonna bring 50 random people up just cuz. Just feels kind of like, I don't know, aimless a little bit, but what do I know? God, I've been ranting. Out of nowhere, I've been ranting about it. Yeah, and here's the thing I'm thinking too is that you get all these older wrestlers that are in their prime, and you got all these younger guys wasting their time in NXT. Because here's how I feel about it. Really, if an NXT guy, if the idea is for them to go to the main roster, they shouldn't spend that much time in NXT. Like everything in NXT should be a speed run. I mean, look at Tiffany Stratton. She was barely in NXT. She never even held a belt. And then she was automatically put on the main roster. I mean, Javon Evans, he never won any gold. It feels like winning gold in NXT is like a curse because look at the most decorated guys in NXT and look at them on the main roster. I mean, freaking Adam Cole and the Undisputed stable. They dominated NXT and they didn't even touch the main roster at all, which is insane. No, I just think, and that's the problem too. Plus, and here's the thing: the veterans that are on the main roster that we're loving are hurt and gone right now. Like Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens was going on a great run, and he was going to have this great feud with Randy Orton that was naturally developed, and he got hurt, and that just killed everything. I don't know. I just think that that's the problem with how they book stuff is that if on your show, if your main belt is locked between three people for like 4 to 6 months, then you got another like four main event level people with absolutely nothing to do. Because the only thing you got for booking stories is either title stuff or blood feuds. And not every blood feud's gonna be like Drew McIntyre and CM Punk. Because for every one of those, you're gonna have 10 Damian Priest, Aleister Blacks, which are fine. They're decent, but no one's gonna remember them a few months down the line. And I don't know. I just think at some point, I think you gotta maybe not have every single goddamn feud be 8 months long. That's my other thing. Feuds are too long. Not and the thing is not like that they're long, it's that they're continuous. Like I read whatever comes to play devil's advocate in defense of Sami Zayn in terms of how he looks. Most of the typical wrestler does kind of look like Sami Zayn. Most of them aren't jacked ripped. Um, but but I get what you're saying though. Sami Zayn's kind of been all over the place, and he's kind of in a tricky position because he's kind of at a point where he kind of got McFoleyed where he used to be a great heel, but he's been such a good babyface for so long that he couldn't really go back to being heel, even if he wanted to. And even if he did go back to being heel, what kind of heel would he be? He's been kind of every kind of heel under the sun. There's just not much there. Um, I just think, and you know what? But you're right, though. I do think there needs to be a cycle. I do think there's a certain amount of wrestlers in the main roster right now that I think would benefit if they went somewhere else. Like NXT, well, maybe not NXT, but more like, I don't know, maybe crossover with TNA for a little bit, boost TNA up a little bit. Can you imagine if you're just watching TNA and Seth freaking Rollins just shows up out of nowhere? You know how insane that would be? I mean, like, you have those arrangements, like, make some good out of it. Send those guys to TNA. Have them do some stuff there, or whatever promotion you're working with, or let them lose, and let the other new guys pop up. But what do I know? Oh, yeah, it's crazy to me how how much has changed since like 2019, 2020 with wrestling, because it's crazy, because at first AEW was way better than WWE, and then WWE was like leagues better than AEW, and right now, and it's been like this for a while, I don't really know which is better. They're both kind of mad to me. I mean, AEW, they've hit strides in certain places, I will give them that, but I think my biggest problem with AEW as well, and they've had this problem for a long time, is that they is that Tony Khan doesn't know how to manage his booking. Everything is so throw at the wall. And the only stuff that isn't throw at the wall is is Japanese wrestling copycat, which is ridiculous because that's so because you can't do that style and throw shit at the wall. But yeah, overall, I just kind of wish. At the end of the day, it's not about the amount of guys they have in their roster, the amount of belts, or anything like that, or even the amount of shows. It's more just it's more just the fact that they don't manage time right. Like either like everything lasts too long, everything's stretched out, and it feels like things are booked to last way longer than they have ever business being lasting. Because there are times where when they're revealed the booking for WrestleMania and SummerSlam and all that, I'm just thinking to myself, this feud could have ended at frickin' Backlash or Money in the Bank. This feud did not need to last another 2 or 3 goddamn months just for the sake of having it end at SummerSlam. Like, it's okay to have big shit happen at the B shows. Then it gives us a reason to want to see the B pay-per-views. If you save all the good shit for so few pay-per-views, then why the fuck would we watch the other pay-per-views? Like you have, like for example, when they did the 2 out of 3 stages of hell thing with Drew and Cody on SmackDown, that was great because it was a pay-per-view level thing on TV. You have to do that shit sometimes. You can't be so freaking like so set on saving all the big shit for the obvious big events. Because then you're just telling your audience, oh, you don't need to watch any of this bullshit. Nothing big's going to happen here. Just watch these 3 events. You'll see all our good shit there. Like, that's why, like, stuff like the Attitude Era and to a certain extent the Ruthless Aggression Era were so good because they did big shit. Like, they didn't save big shit for specific events. They did big shit when it felt like they needed to do big shit, whether it was a WrestleMania, No Way Out, a random episode of Raw. Like they just did big shit constantly. I mean, not every episode of pay per view was 5 stars, but you felt like you could miss something great if you didn't catch an episode or something. And I don't feel that way with these new stuff. Not really. And even if I did, I can catch it on the top 10 video and I'm good. Like, it's incredibly rare where I hear about an episode of something and be like, shit, I wish I would have caught that. Well, Sami Zayn better hold his breath on winning belts, because I don't think Drew's going to be dropping it anytime soon. But I think that's going to do it for this one here, though, guys. Like I said, next stream will probably be next week, next Friday, or next thing. May not necessarily be a stream, but it will be something. Next TW event will be the next World Tour event so far. Nothing's been booked yet. But yeah. Outside of all, see ya, Andre. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one here, guys. Thanks for watching. In case you guys want to chat with anyone at the Campy Company, you didn't want to use the YouTube comment section, we do have a couple options. First one is we have a Discord channel. Find a link to that in the About page / About section of our channel. We also have a community tab on our channel as well. You can access that anywhere, anytime. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.